You know that feeling, right? You need to apologize for something, and for just a split second, you freeze. Should you say sorry for or sorry about? It's one of those tiny little details in English that can trip up just about anyone. But today, we're going to make it super, super simple.
Yeah, that's the moment, that little pause where you're not quite sure which word is the right one. Well, in the next few minutes, we're going to clear that up for good. Get ready for your apologies to be clear, confident, and always, always correct.
Okay, so here it is. The whole thing boils down to one simple question. Are you talking about something that was your fault, or are you expressing sympathy for a situation? Fault versus situation. Seriously, that's the key to everything. This really makes it crystal clear. So on one side, you've got sorry for. That's all about taking ownership. It points the finger right back at an action that you did. But on the other side, sorry about is much broader. It's about acknowledging a tough situation that you might have had nothing to do with. So one is about responsibility, the other is all about empathy.
So let's dive into the first half of this role, shall we? Sorry for. This is your go-to phrase when you're admitting, yep, that one was on me.
The rule really couldn't be any simpler. If you did it, if it was your action, your mistake, then sorry for is what you're looking for. It creates this direct link between you and the thing you regret doing. And here's a little grammar hint for you. Check out the pattern. Sorry for is almost always followed by a verb that ends in ing, like sorry for being late or sorry for shouting. That little ing ending really hammers home that we're talking about the action you're taking the blame for. All right, let's flip the coin over and look at the other side. Sorry about. This is where we zoom out from personal fault and we look at the bigger picture, the situation itself. With this one, you're expressing sympathy for something unfortunate that happened. It's not about what you did, it's about what happened. The focus totally shifts from your action to some kind of external thing. And yet, sorry about has a pattern too. It's usually followed by a noun, a thing or an event, like sorry about the rain. I mean, you obviously didn't cause the rain. You're just acknowledging that it's a bummer. Same goes for something like sorry about your loss, which is a perfect example of showing sympathy for something totally out of your control. Oh, this example with the glass is perfect for showing the difference. On the left, someone says, I'm sorry for breaking the glass. That is a 100% confession. It was their action. But on the right, they say, I'm sorry about the broken glass. See the different tone? They're just reacting to the situation. They might have just walked in and seen it. It's a really subtle shift in words, but a huge shift in meaning. Okay, you've got the theory down. So now, let's see if you can put it into practice. I'm going to give you a few sentences with a blank, and you've got to decide, is it for or is it about? First one up, I'm forgetting your birthday. So, think about it. Is forgetting something your action, your fault, or is it more of a situation? Go ahead, lock in your answer. All right, next one. She is sorry, the confusion. Is the confusion a specific action she took, or is it just the overall situation? Okay, number 3. I'm really sorry. What happened yesterday? Now, this one's a little bit trickier. Is what happened yesterday an action or is it an event? And the last one for our little quiz. He said sorry, being rude to the teacher. Is being rude his fault? I think you definitely know the answer to this one. Now, wait a minute. Before we get to the answers, I gotta throw you a little curveball. Because in some cases, both can be correct. Wild, right? A great example is with the word inconvenience. You can be sorry for causing it, that's taking the blame. Or you can be sorry about the inconvenience as a general situation. It's just one of those flexible phrases where context is everything. All right, let's see the answers. How did you do? So it's sorry for forgetting and sorry for being rude, because those are your actions. It's sorry about the confusion and sorry about what happened, because those are situations. And of course, our little exception, inconvenience can take both. Hopefully you nailed it. So after all that, what is the simple takeaway here? How can you walk away from this and apologize with total confidence every single time? It's just a simple 2-step process. Step 1, if you're talking about something you did, your mistake, use sorry for and look for that verb ending in ing. Step 2, if you're talking about a situation or a problem, use sorry about, which is usually followed by a noun. Fault versus situation. That is all you have to remember. And, this really does matter. Getting this right isn't just about passing some grammar test. Choosing the right word shows people exactly what you mean. Sorry for shows you're taking responsibility. Sorry about shows you have empathy. When you use them correctly, your communication just gets clearer and, honestly, your relationships get stronger.
It's fascinating, isn't it? How just one tiny little word can completely shift the meaning and the emotional weight of a sentence. It really makes you wonder, what other small, everyday words are we all using that hold that same kind of hidden power?